You ever see him make cider?
Apple butter is a very traditional kind of thing in terms of processing apples. It probably relates to the time when, or not probably, it does relate to the time when there was no refrigeration. So you can actually process the apples into this kind of liquid and be able to keep it without refrigeration for the winter.
When people give us, well, you guys are on the British side,
I'm not sure I could describe it. I don't know that it has a taste that's similar to anything else. It does have an apple type flavor, but I guess you could say in layman's terms, it's kind of a very thick spread with an apple type taste to it. You cut the apples with the peels off of them, and you add that to cider, and you boil that for about 12 hours. And what you're trying to do is render it down and reduce the moisture. Initially, it looks like apple soup, but during the course of the day, everything breaks down and becomes this kind of pureed kind of texture, and it turns brown. And at the end of the day, after about 11 to 12 hours, you've probably reduced it by 60, maybe even 70%, depending on the moisture content. And it's ready to take off and put in canning jars. There was a time when, at least in the rural areas, everyone made apple butter. And it's too convenient anymore, so to speak, to just go to the supermarket and buy commercially made Musselmans. Maybe the necessity for many people to do it like they used to isn't there anymore. I do it because it's part of my family history, and it's also, the other aspect of it is a social event. And if you had to do it by yourself, it would be real drudgery, but the whole idea is to be able to share the labor. The old expression, many hands make light work. So you bring a lot of people together and turn it into a social event. So in a manner of speaking, it's work, but it's also a party of sorts.